free. Let me hear you say KO. Competition can't move me. Wrong's one thing you won't prove me. Bruce Lee, rhymes take a slug.
What is going on, guys? Kilo back. It's Friday, so we're going to be doing a defensive tip today. And what we're going to be looking at is edge pressure from nickel normal, or excuse me, not nickel normal, nickel wide 9. We're going to be looking at 3 plays. We're going to be looking at 2-man under, sugar 3 DB fire, and sugar 2 disguise. And those are going to be the 3 plays. And what we're going to do on every play, guys, is we're going to go ahead and crash our line, on 2-man under anyway. We're going to crash our line out and re-blitz the D-end. Bring both guys down over the hips of the D-ends, and then we're going to pick which side we want to blitz off of, basically. So, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put the corner. Where is he? Spread our linebackers. Boom, boom, boom. Spreading the linebackers isn't really important on this blitz, guys. It's only because we're going to be spreading the linebackers on the other 2. So it kind of keeps it looking similar. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the corner and the strong safety down on the hips of the D-ends. Now what we're going to want to do on this blitz is we're going to want to crash our line out, and we're going to want to re-blitz the right of screen D-end, regardless of what side we're going to send the pressure off of. He does a good job that way of holding the line so that they don't slide around and pick up your edge pressure. Now this still will get picked up, guys, if they block a running back to the correct side, or whatever the case may be, as far as adding extra protection. That's just the nature of the game this year. It's almost impossible really to get like an unblockable blitz, despite how many people will say that that's in the game. It's not. At least I haven't seen it yet. Then what we're going to want to do is if you do decide to send the pressure off the left like we're going to do here, you're going to want to man that safety up. And then you can either control the guy on the running back or you can control the deep zone. And you can see the pressure comes off the left side. Now, if we do the exact same thing, this time we blitz our strong safety, it's going to come off the right side, much in the same manner. I think here I kind of left him off the line a little too far, so it's a little slower than it normally is. Towards the end of the video, you'll see like the normal speed when you actually put him like right up on the line. But as you can see, it's going to come off the right side this time, and we don't get anybody looping over to pick us up. So that's always a good thing. And setting pressure from 2-man under is probably one of my favorite things in this game to do because of the fact that your corners play so aggressive on the underneath routes. Even if you do have to take one of the deep zones off the field, you're still going to get that aggressive corner play underneath because they don't know that you took a deep zone off the field. So, that's definitely a positive thing with the blitz. Right here, we're going to send it both ways, 2 ways. And again, I didn't have the strong safety close enough up on the line, so he was kind of slow getting there. But that's how you're going to send it 2 ways if they start blocking a running back and, you feel like you can go ahead and just really come at them. Now we're going to look at it from sugar 2 disguise. Again, guys, when you use this play, you're going to want to spread your linebackers as quick as possible so they don't see that it's a different look. And then we're going to go ahead and press cover so that we make it, these are adjustments you want to do as you're coming to the line. Spread the linebackers, press cover so that it looks like 2-man under, the exact same defense. Then re-blitz the guy on the right side. This time we're not going to crash our line out at all, though. We're just going to leave him alone and bring our safety down. You're going to notice the strong safety's yellow zone kind of plays like a purple as it goes over into that area. So there's a lot of zone movement from him, which is nice. And then I typically like to take the yellow zone that's above the tight end and use that one. Just, guard over the short middle, a little quick off the line streak maybe. You never know what they're going to try to throw. So here we're going to run that again. This one I don't really ever send off the right side because you really can't. I mean, you could send it 2-way if you wanted to blitz the strong safety as well. But then the coverage on the field is kind of shitty. So I don't really like to do that too often from this particular play. Really, the hope with the sugar 2 disguise is that they make a 2-man under read and end up throwing like an out route or a curl into your yellow zone. So here we have sugar 3 DB fire, and again, we're going to be coming off the left side on this one, not the right side. But what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to spread our linebackers, press cover, re-blitz the right of screen linebacker, and it comes off the left side. Pretty much the same as sugar 2 disguise, just a little different coverage behind it. Basically all 3 pressures are the exact same. It's just we're changing the coverage that we have behind it in hopes of confusing our opponent. So, they all look relatively the same. If you're a little late getting your linebacker spread in the press coverage, they're going to be able to tell that you did it. So try to be as quick as possible with that. And then, make your adjustments after the fact. So there's those 3 plays, guys. I hope you like these. Tomorrow we're going to have a sim tip on the defensive side of the ball. We're going to be looking at a blitz that the Patriots run. kind of interesting the way that worked out when I hit the lab with it. Basically, I took a play that was documented on a strategy website, football strategy, and took it to the lab and seen how we could apply it to Madden. And I think the results were actually very humorous to me, and I hope you guys will tune in tomorrow to check out that tip. Very, very interesting, to say the least, that it's an actual NFL play that we based the concept off of. So anyway, back to this tip real quick. Just about to wrap it up here. Just running through all the plays again. I mean, as you can see, guys, I mean, the pressure is nothing fancy. It's nothing, oh my God, this is so game-changing, anything like that. But it's good, consistent edge pressure, sending 5. And you have pretty decent coverage behind it on top of that. So, I mean, it's not like you're naked. Excuse me. So hopefully you guys enjoy these tips. We'll probably run through, 2-man under here, I think, a time or two. I think here, too, we're going to be showing you how, like, I was a little, on this one, I think he gets picked up because I was just too far off the line with him. We'll see here exactly in a minute. Yeah, this is the one where he gets picked up. See how the guard looped around? We don't want that, obviously. That's no good. So here I'm going to show you bringing him down all the way down to the line, which I wasn't doing in the earlier blitzes, which is why they weren't quite as fast as this one is from the safety. This one, he comes off the edge a little quicker. Seems to make, a little bit of a difference. So there we get him, right around the corner. Nobody slides over, picks him up. And that's really ideally what we want. So these 3 plays, guys, like I said, all look pretty much the same. All send pretty much the same pressure. 3 different coverages behind it. Hopefully you can use these, confuse your opponent, create some turnovers, and, enjoy. Also, too, it's worth mentioning, nickel wide 9, 2-man under. The DNs have really nice angles, so fag D from 2-man under is actually pretty decent in this formation. Thanks, guys. Peace.
1, 2, 3, let me hear you say KO. Competition can't move me. Wrong's one thing you won't prove me. Bruce Lee, rhyme is